All right, Bo, before we get your take, I have a quick better's question for you. What do you think the odds would have been if you would have put $10 on, say, an Indiana Ole Miss national championship game this year?
God, I mean, for them to end up being the two teams,
Yeah.
very large. I mean, you would have gotten very large odds. I can tell you this.
So would this would have been
Um,
more than pizza money?
well, let me let you guys in on a little secret. I bought a ticket on Ole Miss at 20 to 1 about 6 8 weeks ago.
Oh,
So you do the math.
well, how much you put on down on it?
$10
Oh,
standard pizza
okay,
money.
okay.
Now, first of all, let me say this. I don't know if I've told you guys this, but we're all fam here. But I'm a closet Ole Miss fan, and I have been my whole life.
So you just came out of the closet.
Because my grandfather is from Kiel, Mississippi, and he loved Ole Miss football. He loved Ole Miss and Ole Miss football more than life itself. When my father was growing up, they had a Boston Terrier named Rebel.
Oh,
Okay, so I have always kind of pulled for Ole Miss on the sly, on the down low. Always an Alabama fan, never anything but. But I've always kind of pulled for Ole Miss and rooted for Ole Miss. Personal things aside, there, I would like to say this, and you know, Lane Kiffin. Okay, that whole dynamic is just taking on a life of its own. But everybody talks about Kurt Signetti. Kurt Signetti is the portal master. He's the transfer portal master. Well, how do you think Lane Kiffin built this team? So here you have two teams, two coaches who have absolutely mastered the portal. I mean, he went and got Kiffin and Charlie Weiss Jr. went and got a quarterback from Division II, and here he is. He may be, and this is no slight at Fernando Mendoza, and I'm not taking a shot at the Big Ten, but to watch that young man play and to watch him single-handedly beat Georgia by himself, he may be the best player left in the tournament. That don't mean they're going to win it, but when you got a guy like that touches the ball every single play, you got a chance. And that's why I always talk about how important quarterback play is, because here Ole Miss is to the SEC what Indiana is to the Big Ten. Took Kiffin a little bit longer, but both of those teams, for those of you who don't live down in the South, we have a little saying down here: more than one way to skin a cat. And there are teams, I mean, that like Ohio State, they recruit top players, they pull a few from the portal, they pay their guys. That's how they run their teams. Indiana, they go through the portal. Ole Miss is the same way. But just the whole dynamic: Clemson, done. Ohio State, out. Bama, ass drug. Georgia, knocked out. And here we got Ole Miss, Miami, Indiana, and
Oregon.
Oregon.
Oregon. So one team hadn't won a title in 25 years. The other three hadn't won one at all. So it's going to be very interesting to see how this thing shakes out. Personally, I think it's Miami versus Indiana. And in no way am I trying to disrespect Indiana. I just feel like Miami they play basically the same similar kind of ball, and I think Miami just may have a little more top end talent, and I'll take Miami razor thin, very close ball game, but would not shock me one bit if Indiana were to win the national championship. It also wouldn't shock me if Trinidad Chambliss threw a Superman cape on again and ran circles around those defensive linemen from Miami and just wore them out from them chasing them all over the place, and they just wear him down and end up winning late in the game. So it'd be a fascinating last three games here, guys.